if you look inside the scripture and you get into like the Bible, the Tanakh and the Torah, it always connect things to farming. It talks about the seed that fell by the wayside. It talks about your mind being a field.
So yeah, at the start of it, he talks about, farmers, planting seeds and all that kind of stuff, which is stuff that I go on about a lot, in terms of eating what grows from the earth towards the sun, that's what we consume. I like as well how he mentions the Torah and the Tanakh and all these other I like how he mentions like the Torah and all these other ancient scriptures, because from my understanding, the Torah means law, and I've been talking a lot about the Hermetic principles, which are essentially like laws of the universe, and I'm getting at. So I grew up Catholic. I grew up in the Catholic Church. I got raised Catholic. We went to church like every Sunday in Samoa and everything, and I never felt like connected to it or anything. And there's nothing personal, nothing like if that's your faith. How do I say? Use resources to your advantage. So like, if people are religious, I totally see the benefits in religion. It's helped so many people. I've got nothing against anyone believing in what they believe in. I'm saying for myself, I never felt connected to it. I always felt it was a little bit, and then where I'm at now with my understanding, I see that. So Torah to me, it means law, like I mentioned. And when I was at church. I forgot when. I think the last time I went to church was for like, my little nephew's christening. It was like a year ago now, well over a year ago. But my thoughts were like, this guy that's standing at the front of the the guy that's standing at the front of the congregation who is preaching, he doesn't fully understand these laws or principles that govern, that these scriptures talk about. And for me, what I see, I'm not saying this is true, I'm not saying this is how it is, I'm just saying this is what I see, is that it creates a victim mentality, and not in the sense of like, oh man, this has hurt me, this, a victim in the sense of someone's gonna come and save me, Jesus is gonna come save me, God's gonna come save me. Not that the power is within, you know what I'm saying? It's teaching, and it's creating these feelings and emotions like guilt or whatever, like it's creating these emotions that the power is without you, is not within. And that's why I talk a lot about, as above, so below, as within, so without. So you know what I'm saying? Take the power back, consciousness, the creation process starts in the mind. And if God created everything, and I do believe there's a higher power, 100% there's a higher power. I am not detesting that. Like, I've had experiences, like I've astral projected twice. I don't know if I'll ever share what I've seen, and it was intentional. Like, how do I say it? I mean, I've tried heaps of times to try astral project, and I never got it. I've done it, and I haven't done it twice. It's happened to me twice, and it's it's just strength. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it was amazing experience. But what I was getting at is that, there's a higher power, God, consciousness, God created everything. Creation process starts here. So God is internal, God is in the mind. And like the bro mentions here, planting seeds of the mind. It's all pointing somewhere, esoteric knowledge. Boom. They've kind of kept it hidden from us with this modern society. Or, they keep us distracted with technologies. See, right now, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Use technology, use resources. I've got a freaking gimbal, iPhone, laptop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this stuff. I'm not saying it's evil. It's all about balance. But tap in. I highly, highly recommend watching that free video. It's up on YouTube, guys. It'll really, how can I say it? I highly recommend giving that video a watch. If anything, that's all I can say. Just highly recommending it. Highly recommend the watch.